Hi, welcome to another episode of That's Thing 2 Overture. It is episode 149, and it is Thursday, March the
Fourth.
5th.
Oh, it is the fifth. You know how I
How
should.
the mighty have fallen, Mister.
Yeah,
I have a calendar right here that I can always look at.
because I was so thinking about it. Because today was finally the day.
Icarus had a calendar.
Yeah,
Look what happened to him.
he flew into the sun. See, it's like because today was the day they finally announced when the Gundam miniature game is coming out, and
Yeah.
it's come releasing in October, and I am not thrilled about that because that's too
Hey,
long.
October means you got 8 months for them to delay it.
Oh God, it could. See, that's kind of that's also one of my issues is that I'm concerned that something will happen and then I won't get to play with my Gundam dolls, my little
So,
Gundams, because I'm like, listen, I had planned a lot of my socialization on playing that miniature game because it hit all my marks, and now I can't do that.
yeah, it was really just going to come down to how many other people picked it up to play it.
Well, yeah, but I feel with Gundam's miniatures that I will force it because the fail case is I'll put them next to my computer, and that's cool. I like those Gundams. Unlike my thing of Space Marines in the garage, where they're just they're hanging out.
Oh, the rare instance I had to go to Twitter to retweet a seminal tweet from you.
Which one was that?
Go check your Twitter notifications and you'll
Oh,
quickly see.
let me see.
I'm rewatching Courage the Cowardly Dog, so
All right,
you
because
can think of what it would be. I was like, I could screenshot this and take it over to Blue
No,
Sky,
that's
but
pretty good. No, that's pretty good. Like I can't remember how I thought about that
I don't either.
2014.
Yeah, but it has been in my brain since 2014.
Oh, Nigel. See, I'm very glad. I still have to use my Twitter because I like looking at pictures of Gundam models and sexy women, sometimes both. But Japanese people posting their cool Gundam models, they only do it on Twitter because
It's Yeah. They have not made the switch.
I have a theory about this. And my theory is that Elon Musk can't repulse you as much if you can't understand what he's saying. Like, in Japanese Twitter is probably the same because there's no Elon there. He just appeared. It'd be like if Shinzo Abe just had some random Japanese tweet that would show up every so often. You'd be like, I don't know.
I can't read
I can't
this.
read.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my theory, and that's why I think they're just on there. Whereas, like we're confronting it.
Yeah, we have to read him every time he fucking posts. And it's just like, oh my God, you fucking idiot.
Yep. Yeah. How could you be so stupid? Now, I'm not smart. That's my problem. Like if I don't know. God, he's just
Listen, let me say something. I put some Joyce Carol Oates on the reading list after she roasted him so hard.
yeah.
She looked into the very void where his soul should be and was like, did you ever notice how the richest man alive never talks about anything positive, never
Dude,
says anything he likes or has enjoyed, never compliments his loved ones for their successes?
he can't even post a picture of it. He only posts a picture of his children when they're around him. Never like, oh,
Yeah,
I went to little little
Sigma
designation.
Epsilons.
Oh, look at him. Look at my son. He won the trophy at the T-ball game. I'm a proud dad. It's like, no, I'm using him as a flak jacket because I'm a scared. It's like, that's cool.
Oh God, a piece of human refuse.
I've been reading books, but not smart books. Just well, I don't know. I've just been reading. I have been reading. I still keep on my reading books. I read the hit sci-fi book Operation Bounce House, and I enjoyed it. It's weirdly relevant.
Oh, okay. So I have two dumb questions.
Yeah, shoot.
The first one is American Dad as a whole, not specific episodes, American Dad as a whole,
Okay.
science fiction.
Yes.
Because of Roger?
No, just because of there's a lot of like high concept crap in there. Like that one where Stan
I guess
drove
Klaus is also in there too.
the robot girl, and was like Steve's date.
Yeah, yeah, I guess there is a lot of
No, there's a lot of like sci-fi and technology and like weird stuff going on, and it's not magic. It's like
yeah,
aliens.
that is true. I think there is a fair bit of magic in it too, though.
Yeah, there kind of is. That's like with Santa like I would say it's sci-fi. You might could argue science fantasy because it's not really as technical or speculative.
Well, that just means it's like soft sci-fi instead of
Yeah,
hard sci-fi.
I would accept American Dad as sci-fi. I would not accept King of the Hills 200. Family Guy is not sci-fi because they don't
Yeah, no.
no like, and I don't count one Stewie episode where like he has like a time travel machine. That's not the whole point.
Yeah, and that's why I want to specify, like, I don't mean American Dad is like a one-off episode.
No,
Is
but I think that there's a lot going on in that show that's like aliens and tech,
yeah.
and it's within the show and not as a gag. Like there are
And like I was gonna write off and say like, okay, like just counting Roger himself is a little weak, but then I remembered, oh, Klaus is also a main character in this
yeah,
show. Two of the main family unit are clearly science fiction characters.
yeah, and there's a lot of science fiction devices and CIA weird technology that is just plot. Like it's real.
Yeah,
It's not Peter hung out with Optimus Prime. That was a gag.
yeah,
This is like Steve Haley has been MK Ultra'd for her entire life. That was real.
yeah. They made a clone of Steve so they could see which parenting style was better.
Yep. That happened. That was an episode that was real.
We,
Remember, God, what's his name? The koala?
oh yeah, Reggie?
Yeah, it's Reggie. Yeah, that happened. That's real. It's all real. So yeah, what was your point two?
My second question is not about American Dad. It is Courage the Cowardly Dog art house?
I think so.
I do too, and especially like rewatching it, I think this is an art house show,
It's an
and it
artsy
teaches,
show.
yeah, and it's one of those where it's like if you're a kid and that's your favorite show, boy howdy, do you have a rough life ahead of you.
Because you ain't getting one like that. I'd also
Because
say,
it's just weird and bizarre, and like the way it does storytelling for some of this is like a weird level of like abstraction, kind of, and also just Looney Tune slapstick.
I think the Looney Tune slapstick allowed the censors to greenlight it, and then it's like what always attracted me to Courage was how bizarre and kind of ephemeral and dreamlike it is.
My other question, if you would have said no, my follow up to this was going to be: Is Courage the Cowardly Dog the most French American cartoon?
Yeah, yeah, like I would agree with that. I would also say it's like the David Lynch, the Lynchian
Yeah,
a Cartoon
yeah,
Network show.
yeah. God, the Wishing Tree episode I just watched, and it's like that was always like uncomfortable.
There's a lot of stuff in that show that's just it's not scary, but it's just like mental images are just like
Yeah.
oh.
The alligator with the puppet stage.
I don't
And
remember
like,
because a lot of this is more fresh in your brain than it is with me.
oh yeah. So no, this is an episode that stayed with me because like it's this alligator shows up with a traveling stage and convinces like Muriel and
Oh
Eustace to
God,
perform.
I think I remember.
And like
They turned into
and then the like
puppets.
like wires descend and they be turned into puppets. And like he winds up falling onto the stage himself, the alligator,
Yeah,
and he knows what his game is, but he can't resist performing regardless.
yeah, because
And
it's the yeah, it's
the
artsy.
audience is always there.
I
And
also
I don't
the end of
it's
that
so
episode where it's just puppet Muriel and puppet puppet Eustace being done by Courage.
mhm.
Because it's amazing. I think Courage is kind of amazing, where a lot of it just sticks in your brain, and it's there. It doesn't
Yeah,
take that much prodding to come out. It's
it
all in
is
there.
oh the best Cartoon Network show.
Yeah, I would say it's the classiest Cartoon Network show. I still have a real fondness when I look.
Really? You don't think that's Chop Saki Chooks?
Uh,
I had to make sure I didn't say a slur with that one.
the thing with that show is you're never quite sure if you did, even if you said it correctly.
God, that's how I I don't. That is a show I don't understand how it got greenlit.
I can because it feels like that show came from like France or Australia or like Brazil or somewhere.
Oh yeah, it got made somewhere where they should have known better, but not as much as like someone here making it should have known
Yeah,
better.
where the hell is this show?
If
Where the
I
hell
would
did this
bet
show come
Canada,
from?
because
I'm
it's
yeah, it's no, it's England.
okay.
So this is like Gumball, where they licensed it. And as we know, England don't care about racism. They'll just do it. They'll just do it. I see, because I was thinking about best Cartoon Network show, and I think like I feel like Courage is on the list. I think Powerpuff Girls is on the list, and I think Ed, Ed and Eddie is on the list of like shows that I feel are peak Cartoon Network.
So Powerpuff Girls, Ed, Edd n Eddy, and Dexter's Lab all have that like problem third season that kind of
Yeah. Oh,
use their
I
overall.
think, but
Ed, Edd n Eddy, when they go back to school, is such a drop in quality from
I
the like
agree. I agree.
rest of that series.
But I also think Big Picture Show is such like a perfect finale for that series as well.
It's way better than Scooby Doo meets Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yeah, oh no, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. Like I'm trying to take it as like It's like it's why I didn't put. Oh, this is hard because I like Dexter's Lab a lot, but then I have to take off points because whenever the art style changes, it's not good.
Yep.
But then again, I think that's the question of like, is the run itself good or is it at its peak good with just a
But
bad season at
also,
the end?
but Dexter's Lab also has like
The
that
movie?
the Dexter's Lab movie. It's so
No, the
good.
Dexter's Lab movie is incredible. The
What's it called?
It's like it's something in time.
Yeah.
Ego Trip. Thank you,
Ego Trip.
Google.
There you go.
Yeah, no, that movie's great.
Yep.
But because like it's the problem. Like I really like Powerpuff Girls and I really like Ed, Ed and Eddie. But it's just they're different shows. They're all very different shows than Courage.
Um, oh my God, there's a animation obsessive did a article about the Powerpuff Girls designs last month, and it's wild how close Craig McCracken was with like his first sketch of them, and then it's even wilder when he went into panic mode and completely redesigned them into much more realistic characters almost overnight.
Oh damn.
Bef- before getting like walked back from the edge of like, no, no, Craig, we gotta trust the original vision here.
Yeah, because like those designs are killer.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Powerpuff
Until
Girls is an incredible show.
yep, yep. The again until like that last season where it again the art style changes a little bit and it takes a dive
I
that's not even talking about the reboot series,
No, we don't talk
a
about the
remake
reboot or
series. It's
the
not a reboot.
Japanese
It's
anime one. No, we don't
oh,
talk about.
I'd take Powerpuff Girls Z over
Oh, of
the
course,
remade show.
because the remade show didn't understand what Powerpuff Girls is.
The remake didn't even understand what like angles not to show them at.
That's what I'm saying. It didn't understand it. It didn't understand it. It'd be like,
The most basic thing. Like, no, you can't show them from profile. We don't know how their eyes work from that angle.
I'm also not going to give Adventure Time the best Cartoon Network show.
Nope. I think that show has way too much. It's like fan theory crafting did most of the work for that, and then the writer was like, "Oh yes, we will just steal this fan theory crafting and put
I
it
just
in our show."
that show never hit. Like the pilot hit me because it was a weird cartoon on the internet, and I'm very much any cartoon pilot that you saw in cartoons or whatever, I'm always like, hell yeah, let's see what's going on
Hmm.
here. But then the show happened, and I'm like, oh no, I don't like this at all.
Yeah, I don't know. It never hit for me. I did not find the pilot, so I only ever just had the show, and it was just like annoying.
You would think I would love a show that's like Goo Goo Gaga baby adventures, and then the Goo Goo Gaga babies get all like serious and have lore, but it didn't.
But the problem is none of the characters are endearing. Like that's the secret. That's the U Realms trick. It's like no, the characters are
No,
endearing
you
in their
gotta.
Goo Goo Baby Gaga stupid adventures.
That's why I love Zatch Bell or Gash Bell. Is every one of those freaks and losers? It's like the most charming little freak, and they're your little freak, and you love them. And then when they get hurt, you feel it in your chest. You're like, no. Did you? What do you think about the Pogamans? Pogamans happened. Did you watch any of that? Any of that garbage?
Um, I saw the only thing that I really care about was just seeing the Wind and Waves trailer.
Yeah, well.
Um,
Let's say that's like the only thing that actually was mattered.
yeah, I saw they re-released Fire Red and Leaf Green
Yeah,
on Switch. Um, I hear that Pokemon Animal Crossing is apparently pretty good.
I hear that it's people like myself who are beating the drum of Dragon Quest Builders, aka like third person Minecraft with goals. Turns out
Yeah.
that's actually really good, and I'm like, yeah,
Um,
it is really
and
good.
otherwise, I don't know. Wind and Waves looks pretty good. Um, I I'm not gonna play it. I don't have a Switch 2, and also I think it's still gonna run like trash when it actually comes out. I
I
don't think
also
they
think
will
it's
have
gonna run like
fixed.
trash. I
I don't
think
think they'll have fixed anything. I think it's gonna run exactly like Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet ran,
I think because apparently
and I don't know
Scarlet and
why.
Violet run
Oh,
okay.
actually, I do know why. They published they didn't publish the budgets for those games got leaked, right? And so suddenly it's like,
Oh,
oh,
they're so low.
oh,
They're so
oh.
low.
I mean, great that they're doing the actual thing. I want worse games made for less money while paying their workers better. Like, good on you, Pokemon. You showed that the formula works.
Yeah. The so the I think the issue is it's going to run garbage because
Yeah,
oh god, I can't even remember it. Scarlet and Violet apparently run decent on the Switch 2, and then they're going to go,
yeah,
okay, these run decent. Let's up the like polygons and everything, and that's going to tank it.
yeah.
I think
Listen,
that's
Kevin, what if I told you, just like Wind Waker had the largest open world of any Zelda game,
oh lord.
Wind and Wave we're gonna have the largest open world of any Pokemon game.
It's really frustrating because I'm playing Digimon Time Stranger right now,
Yeah.
And Digimon Time Stranger is like a 7 out of 10 Japanese role playing game. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, this is better than Pokemon has been in a decade.
Yeah.
It has characters and plot and a voice acting, and every Digimon gets its signature attack have a special cool little animation.
Yeah.
So like yeah, Agumon, he's gonna do the generic stuff, but when you see he does pepper breath, you get to zoom in and get a cool, and he yells pepper breath and does it, and you're like, yay, he did the thing. Angemon's
Can you
gonna yell
imagine?
hand of fate and
Can you
then punch
imagine?
it, and a laser's gonna come out.
Like, I don't know. I wish Pokemon had never moved to the Switch. But like as soon as the Switch came out, it's like, oh, okay, so the DS is ending. Like I know you're saying the same thing, but like when the DS came out, you said this about the GBA. Like, no, the GBA is not going anywhere. And that really meant you have one more year of GBA games that were in development that
I,
you will see.
I'm glad you're onto this because I do want to have a grander level Pokemon discussion because I have some ideas of why it's not hitting. But before we do, let's do the garbage. Which of the new starters did you like? How you feeling them? How you feeling bird, dog,
Um,
and
I,
lizard?
I think all three are fine. Um,
I really like
I
dog.
really
Bird is
I really need
okay.
to see their evolutions.
Oh yeah,
I
that's.
think I think Bird is the the bottom of the three.
I think lizard is the bottom because I think it's just worse Sawaddle or whatever.
What the hell's a Swaddle?
That it was one of the other water lizards. Now,
Was that the one
what
from like
what the hell? It's the
was
one
that the with
from
the
it's
Spain?
yeah, it's Sobble. Yeah, it's the sword and shield lizard.
I don't oh Swaddle's a
Yeah,
plant bug.
Swaddle's a plant. It's Sobble.
How do I spell that?
Like
SOBB.
yeah. I think
Just this thing. Yeah, but my problem with Sobble is its final evolution sucks.
oh, and I'm assured that some of these are gonna suck ass too. Like that's
Like
the
Inteleon's final form just sucks.
I
I just
agree.
look at it, I'm like, oh, I get it. It's like a secret agent because he's British, but
Yeah.
it just sucks.
Oh, I agree. It's
Scorbunny also sucks.
I think Score Bunny
Grookey
is the
won.
better of those.
I think Grookey wins it by default. I think the other two just suck, and then he winds up being the best one.
I can't say no to the monkey with the drums. But
Yeah, right.
I do not hate Score Bunny. I want to be clear. I don't hate it.
I think Scorbunny is just a worse Torchic
Well, Torchic, the problem is that
and a
Torchic is
worse
peak.
Lopunny.
Torchic is like the my in my opinion. And I'm gonna go some bold statements here. I think Torchic is the best fire starter out of all of them. Better than
I don't
Charmander.
think that's true, but I need to see them all again. My
Oh,
problem is I don't love Blaziken.
I think Blaziken's cool.
Okay, so nope, Chimchar. Chimchar's the best fire starter. I'm
I
sorry.
think
Nope.
Torchic
He
is
turns into
just.
Son Goku.
I think Torchic is better.
Like, my problem is I like Cyndaquil also.
Not a fan of
Charmander I
Cyndaquil.
can't rate because Charmander's my starter. He is eternally biased of like, oh, if I'm picking a starter, I'm picking
Oh, I'm
Charmander.
gonna be biased as hell. It's Bulbasaur all the way.
Yeah, right. Um, best non-evolution one is Tepig. I would pick him and I would name him Barbecue, but then his later forms suck.
Yeah, I think that matters. That matters a lot.
I think I don't like Finnegan. I don't like that it turns into like a fox lady.
I don't like it. It's one of those where I think the second form is okay, and then the third one is too weird. It's not
Yeah.
like I see where they're going, and then it just kind of like falls apart, and I'm not a
Yep.
fan of it.
Lit Leo gets weird. I like that he turns into Tiger the Dark, but it's also weird that he turns into Tiger the Dark.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. That's one I feel like I would like more, but it just didn't hit me.
Yeah, uh-huh. I think it's because like there's been too many fire fightings, and I don't care that he's fire or dark. It's still just like it it's too muddled by how much fire has come before it.
Yeah, I think fire has the biggest issue out of
Have
them.
they done Is that what they did in No, it's not. Have they done a cycle where like the final forms are like they still have the fire, water, grass, but then their subtypes go in the reverse order?
I want to say they have, but I can't remember.
I don't think they
I
have.
think
Like
that
I
was
know
the
X
new.
and Y did they just doubled down to where it was fire psychic, water dark, and grass fighting.
No, no, you were right. Actually, that's what happens. Apparently, it's water fighting, grass dark, fire ghost.
Oh, so they did that in Spain?
Yeah, the Spain ones did that.
Okay. I'm
Actually, it's not
This
even
is my
quite that.
precious.
It's because fighting. No fighting. I don't know. Whatever.
I actually do like that fire. I like Spanish fire starter.
I like it. He turns into a skeleton crocodile. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yep. I like it. I still want a Pokemon where the theme is there's a huge run of Pokemon that start as like say fire and then it evolves into a fire ground and then it evolves to a just ground. And I want that to be like a ton of Pokemon species just like actually metamorphosize from one type to a completely different type.
I like that. I think that would be a cool gimmick for like a region.
And like it would also actually make you have to use more than just the first six Pokemon you come across that you really like.
Well, that would mean you'd make a game that's more of a game. Like so okay, this is going to get on to Pokemon Pro. I think Pokemon is as it is now is inherently flawed and can't be what it was again because primarily part of it this is going to be a lot of just theory and thoughts I've been thinking about a lot since watching Pokemon. I think the first part is what made Pokemon really popular was that it was cheap and affordable. And now when your mainline game is on a $500 console and might be $70, it's no longer for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
When like the Game Boy games came out, it was a Game Boy was like let's say $100 game was 40. That's like
Yep.
150 for both. And that's not counting if you didn't get like an old Game Boy Color or something with like the game like I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yeah. Lots of cheaper routes into it if you needed.
Yeah, and as time would go on, there would be a Pokemon game you could jump in. If you had a DS in the DS, you could play the older ones. You could play, and you get it, and you could battle and trade, and your friends would have it. What I know that some of it is being is being middle class privilege or whatever because I had a Game Boy and a Pokemon, but I feel like that wasn't the greatest ask. And there's also other avenues.
Yeah, and I mean, even in the terms of like, it is much easier for any household for a kid to ask for a Game Boy instead of a Super Nintendo.
Yeah,
Like, it is just a cheaper thing.
yeah. I don't know the price of the Game Boy, but I know that it was not the equivalent, especially when Pokemon came out. Like it was not. It was less than a Super Nintendo or a Nintendo 64 or one of those things.
Yeah.
And I think that in the combined of there was no internet, so if you wanted to trade Pokemon, you had to go to places or be taken to places. Or I think that adds to the appeal because it's social.
Hmm.
I'm increasingly as I'm approaching 40 And just as the world has turned into the monkey's paw, that I crave social interactions now, like in person stuff. I've said it, like I hate doing stuff, and part of that problem is because video games have gotten worse enough where that that buffer didn't matter. Where the buffer of, oh, aren't you really upset that you're not interacting with humans and going outside? And I'd be like, hell no, World of Warcraft's sick right now. Why would I need that? But now World of Warcraft is not sick. And it's like, oh no. And video games are taking too long and costing too much money, and I can't play them as much. Like Pokemon, you'd play for a long time, and you'd travel, and you do battles. But now it's just like it's not good, and people are cheating, and
Mm-hmm.
and it's going to like the app, and that Pokemon Champions app has like a battle pass
Yep.
and
And
a
that Pokemon
subscription.
Battle app has like a economy built into it where you don't just get to make a team because that's not how you retain people. When I think Smogon would show that actually no, you just let people build their own teams and they will just stay in battle. But it's like
And that's why
the casual.
most people play on the stupid web client or whatever, because it
Yeah.
just lets you edit your stuff, which is what this one does, but it costs free to play currency to do it, and you got to earn your free to
Mm-hmm.
play currency and do your
Yeah.
dailies. And I already do that for Magic the Gathering. I can't do that for
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
I don't like Pokemon that much, and that feels really weird to say because I used to love Pokemon, and now I'm just like, nah.
No, I get it. I don't play fighting games nearly as much as I used to, and it feels weird.
Well, I've I replace it with other things, and I'm
Hmm.
like, you know what? No, it's okay. I'm still doing nerd shit.
You can't step in the same river twice.
No, but I'm still. That's why I'm like, yeah. That's why I see my strategy is to go the full circle, which is why I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should start building some Gundam models again. Think about that. Think about that. I'm probably gonna do that over the summer
Are you gonna
because
buy sandpaper?
I already have sandpaper.
Good.
I have all of my Warhammer equipment still there. I have like the nippers and the sanding stuff. Like it's all there. That stuff doesn't go away. Just the paints and the plastic cement, which is gone. But yeah, it's just I think Pokemon. Its big issue is that it's actually not for kids anymore. Despite aesthetics as supposedly being for kids, but it's not. Like the cards are not for kids. That's for middle-aged
Yeah, because
men.
they can't afford them.
Yeah, because that's
But I would disagree with you. It's not like kids could always afford the cards anyway. Kids have always had the problem of I have to ask my parents for money.
Mhm.
So in that way, the card game is still equally as much for them. They just can't compete with scalpers, but no one can compete with scalpers.
No.
And the games are still designed for kids because that's why the stories are not like deep and complex and why characters don't have guns.
Yeah.
Fucking dumbass on the internet. God, people fucking playing stupid ass Pal World. Oh, look how deep and serious it is. They
I
have a gun.
yeah.
Look at my neighbor Totoro guy. He's got a gun.
Actually, your Digivice in the new one is your cell phone that turns into a gun, and then you shoot the buffs at your Digimon.
I mean, that's better than it just being an actual gun.
Yeah, but it's more like here's the Digi locator, and then you buff the team because you're buffing them from afar. Because you ain't getting near Parrotmon doing his electric attacks. That ain't gonna happen. I ain't getting there. But yeah, I just don't think. I also think with as we exist now, there's no monoculture anymore. So
Yeah, there's too much shit.
there's too much.
There's-
You can't. Everyone's in their own bubble. We're in our own bubble, and we have too. And as time is going on, I'm seeing people's bubbles become like contract instead of expand, even though you're into more and more things. I feel like the overlap with others becomes smaller and smaller. At least that's how it feels to me.
I mean, in the sense of like, I have the people that I want to talk to, and why would I want to talk to strangers about a thing?
Yeah, that's also my problem with like the commander with Magic going for like the commander format, the 4v4 kind of free for all format, is because that works best when you're friends, but it really falls apart if you're doing it with random people.
Yeah, because
Whereas,
how are you supposed to make allies? Like that's the whole
yeah,
point
like
of multiplayer Magic
the
is
whole yeah
establishing allies.
the politicking, because that's why you have nerds upset about politicking in Commander, and I'm like,
Hmm.
that's because you know the guy, and
Yeah.
you know, oh, we're gonna make fun of him because he skipped out he skipped out on the pizza money, so now everyone's gonna go against him, and that's really
Yeah.
funny. But that doesn't
It's
work
like
if
I
it's
think
strangers, because then it's
right.
mean.
Like the best way to me to do if you have strangers, it's to do a star match because then it forces allies into the mix.
See, I think the
It
best way is just straight up 1v1s, because then it's 1v1, and then you're both playing to win, which means even if you're going up against a stinky jerk, the match is going to end. You don't have to sit with like you play that guy twice and then you're gone. But if you're playing Commander and those games can take an hour and you're next to Dr. Stinky, then he's going to be smelly the entire time. And you're going to have to sit there and you can't escape.
well, Kevin, that's your fault. You lost the metagame.
Got to
You
outstink
gotta
him.
look at no, you gotta look at the table and say, "Oh, I'm sitting next to not Doctor Stinky. I'm forcing my opponent to sit next to Doctor Stinky."
Or you just have to
That's
go.
round one.
Listen, you have to full blown it, and you have to take the ultimate gamble and just go. We're going after you because you smell. And I'm attacking him. I'm just being mean. Just be a
That's
mean
no, that's where
Batman.
he starts crying, and everyone is like, "You're not invited back here anymore."
Good.
You're like, "Yeah, that's
Good.
fair.
Yeah,
You made
I
Stinky
wouldn't do that.
cry."
There was a guy that smelled at like the Gundam card game thing, and he actually
Mhm.
smelled. I have this vivid
I
memory.
I've
Cause
been thinking a lot about how stupid it would be if a major fighting game tournament was like, hey, so we partner with Old Spice just so all the like hotel rooms that like we reserved for the event, they all come with like a little Old Spice deodorant and like a body wash, and it's branded with like Combo Breaker.
I just I as someone who is lazy, like rolling the Old Spice under the pits takes like no time. It's
It's called Speed Stick. It ain't expensive.
expensive because but it's so easy. It's like I can even understand if you're so lazy and you can't brush your teeth. But like you could speed stick, and swish some like mouthwash. That's like 10 seconds. That's 10 seconds. You don't even have to take a. Well, I don't know. I think it's more people don't wash their clothes, but then you can just. I don't know. It's just.
I don't just take a shower. Like you take a shower.
It's not hard.
Yeah, right.
I like
And
taking
like
showers.
it's one of those things where the only excuse I can think that I would be understanding of like, oh shit, I stayed up way too late doing casuals or whatever, and I had 8 a.m. pulls. But I can't even excuse that because then it's like, motherfucker, you had 8 a.m. pulls.
No, you
Why
should
weren't
know
you in
better.
bed? Self-care is more important.
You don't play.
I don't. I,
They
I
play.
guess I'm just not alpha male enough to just be stinky.
Yeah, you're not Sigma male enough, or you don't hate yourself enough, or I don't know.
I'm too beta to be alpha, but I'm too alpha to be beta.
Yeah, that's kind of that's my philosophy. That's where I'm at. I had to dust
Is
my
that what a
computer
real
room.
Sigma male is?
Now Sigma goes their own way. They're not concerned with alpha nor beta. They're just out there alone, like the wolf. Not really even like the.
It's it's what I like about Sigma is it's like auto exclusionary of as soon as someone cares about being Sigma, they've already removed themselves from the possibility of being Sigma.
Oh, of course. Oh, like 100%.
It's
If
wonderful.
you try to be Sigma, you're no longer Sigma.
Babe, was I Sigma? Right up until you asked me
Yeah,
that.
then you become beta.
Yeah. Then you became beta alpha.
Yeah, you're alpha beta, but not beta alpha, and then that's
Yeah.
Chad maxing. I don't know. I think this is one of the issues. I think that's an issue. That's actually one of the issue. That's one of the themes of Operation Bounce House. One of the themes is humanity in a small scale is very kind and gentle with each other, but once it gets magnified to like social media, people's inherent violence and cruelty leaks out because you stop seeing them as humans and as things, and it escalates and it turns bad.
This sounds like Homestuck.
uh it kind of is, but everything's kind of homestuck.
Yeah.
There's actually kind of a lot of homestuck in Dungeon Crawler Carl slash this other book. There's some bits in there.
Yeah, every time I hear Dungeon Crawler Carl, I think of Hussey's book, the like Harry Potter
The Lord Frangibald
Harry.
or whatever,
Yeah.
consolator of the wick, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, whatever that was.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
all
if
I
you
think of every
consider,
time I hear Dungeon Crawler Carl get brought up. I'm like, oh yeah, that Hussey book.
I mean, if you consider Homestuck an isekai, which it is, then yes, it is basically a Homestuck. But
Homestuck is an isekai, yeah.
Homestuck's an isekai.
Homestuck's like three isekais.
It's
Damn.
you could define Homestuck as, which is similar to Homestuck Made This World, as the text that influences everything from the 2010s to now.
Yep.
It all has its roots in Homestuck. It's all there.
God, it really does. Homestuck Made This World such a
Home
good podcast.
It's such an incredible. It, it is the you listen to that and then you will listen to everything that Range Touch does. You'll listen to it. I'm saving Just King things. That's one of my emergency podcasts. I'll just start loading that in.
I I'm currently like reading Lord of the Rings, so like I know I'm just gonna be listening to the year of what is it? The Lord of the Year? That's what
Yeah,
they called it.
dude, it's great, but that's important. I have watched and listened things just to do a radio or a show about it. I'm like, oh, I gotta watch this YouTube video, but I gotta wait until I'm done. That's my reward.
Yep.
But
I
no,
started watching Spear Hunter videos this week.
hell yes, I love Sphere Hunter Susie.
It's weird that like I recognize the artist who does her icons.
I'm gonna do my complaint about Sphere Hunter Susie, and this is my controversial opinion. I love Susie. I love her videos. I think her Silent Hill bit with Robbie the Rabbit is not funny.
Oh, 100%. I just started watching that today
I think it
and
fucking
like
sucks.
I started with number 3 and I was just like, "What? This is some like hot topic girl humor. Can you stop?"
And listen, if you're watching Sphere Hunter Susie, yes, she is a hot topic girl. Former that energy still remains inside of her, and it
Yep.
leaks out. But it is not funny. It is not funny. It is bad. The rest of those videos are good, but man, that it's just bad. It's like the YouTuber bit I do not like.
it's like this thing of I started off watching her Resident Evil remake video, and then I watched another Resident I watched Code Veronica. And then I watched the RE4 one, and like she was an actual person in front of a camera. And I was like, I don't like this. I liked it better when you were just a voice.
See, I've gotten used
I,
to live action
I think
Susie.
that's my general for YouTube, is I like it better when people are just voices. I don't like when it's like a human being, because then
Well,
it feels like they're trying to be an e-celebrity.
yeah, well, yeah, that's what happens.
But I mean, she's a hot lady, so why would she not be like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get easy
Oh,
subscriptions just
dude.
by being an attractive lady?
Oh no, Susie's up there. Susie's up there.
I mean,
Susie.
it's she's already getting hate for being a woman, so she might as well get the likes from being a woman.
Exactly.
Which are
Exactly.
worse, do you think?
I don't know. It's always the hate.
I don't know. After having watched Perfect Blue, I gotta say,
Oh no, you're right. I think it's the upset. No, no, no. You're right. You brought up that text, that video, and I'm like, I think you're yes. The Yandere. That's
the
way worse.
Yandees.
The
Yeah.
Yandy Andes is way worse for the ladies. Because the other guy's gonna hate you, but they're not gonna come
Yep.
try to, like,
They're just gonna say you didn't play this game. In this scene, at this second, you like missed shot. Wow, you're a noob.
see, listen, they're gonna the hater will call a slur and mock you but they're not gonna show up to your house with like
Right?
flowers or a
And
gun.
then you have to be worried about like, oh no, I have to let you down and somehow live in the
Yeah,
process.
like that's a fate I do not I can't handle. Well, it wouldn't happen to me. That ain't happening to me.
Right? Right? Yeah, it's the every man thinks women have it easy until he tries to make his parody woman dating app account, and then they're like, oh shit.
It's bad up there. It's bad up there
Yeah,
for the ladies. Okay, I wanted also on Gundam. Okay, crap. I'm just looking through all this crap. What do you think
fun.
about Oda hiding the One Piece in the ocean?
I love it.
I love it as
That's
well.
that's beautiful. He's like, nah, I wrote it down and there it is.
To steal a tweet from one of the Gigaboots gang. Ah, crap. I forgot it. I forgot it. I fumbled it.
How embarrassing.
I fumbled
I
it.
see, I think it's more funny if someone asks him like, but what if it was X? And he's like, damn it, that's way better. Someone go find that treasure chest. I gotta change this.
I remembered it. I didn't to unfumble to continue the fumbling, which was James Cameron has the ability to do something really funny.
Oh, dumb.
He could go to the bottom of the ocean and be like, "I have it.
I got it, guys.
I
I
found
found
one.
the One Piece.
Here it is." And you can find out in Avatar 4.
God. I think it's really funny that the world has a chance to do the new age of piracy
Oh, hell
as
yeah.
millions of people set out across the globe and become pirates to find the One
To
Piece.
actual One Piece. Dude, Oda, it could be really real that like Oda unfortunately passes away or something, and that box is the literally that's what the ending that's what it is.
Yeah.
We might have
I
to
mean, that'd
go.
be way better than like the Berserk situation.
Berserk ended when Mira died,
Yep.
and
Yep.
the
Like
rest
at
is
least One
fan.
Piece now the One Piece we get to read the like actual final bit of like, ah, it was Roger's mustache comb, of course.
It could be.
That is, oh my, I would like Oda would do that, but I don't think he would do that for the One Piece.
No, not for the One Piece. That would be like a fake out, and then you like the chapter would end, and you'd see the comb, and then the next one would pan up, and you'd see the actual One Piece.
And it's a picture of him and his crew.
It's just a picture, a realistic picture of Oda and his Nami cosplaying wife, and said, "Haha, I got it."
Ha ha!
And you're like, "Damn, he got us." Did you see the
But also, I mean, it's. I was gonna say it's also like One Piece isn't gonna end when Luffy finds One Piece.
No.
Luffy has to become king of the pirates so then he can overthrow the world
Yeah, he has to
government.
overthrow the world government. We're all waiting for it to happen.
At what point do I have to overthrow the U.S. government?
Well, I think if I've thought about, I've thought about this, and my conclusion is if devil fruits start showing up, then I gotta really consider it.
Yep.
Like until there's no, if there's no devil fruits, I ain't considering it. But if there's devil fruits around, then I gotta consider.
Listen, Kevin, that's where you're wrong. That's where you're wrong. Third grade, you know, fifth grade Kevin was trying to turn Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
Nah, now senior Kevin, he's got to start practicing his hockey every day.
Mm. there's there's truth to that. Just what if I did it though?
Yeah, what if?
What if my hands just got all
it,
like black and powerful? I'm just like here.
you're just like, oh, Dad, what's wrong? It's like, oh, you blacked out, Dad. What happened? It's like, I think I did that. I have the color of the Supreme King.
I have the observation hockey I knew. I found it. Yeah, it could happen.
Yeah.
That's my revolutionary thing is I'm gonna need at least 1 to 2 superpowers.
You got a One Piece fan character?
I did, but I can't remember it right now.
Oh.
They had like a dumb power. It was like it was.
Oh, let me tell you.
I want to say.
Is it the mirror fruit?
No.
Is it the Sharingan as a devil fruit?
No, it was something like they ate. It was like the telescope fruit, and they were a captain, but all their powers were navigation. And they were observation, and like, but they were still like a good captain, but they just couldn't fight, and they had all the weaknesses of like the thing, and they had to be really clever because it's like, oh, you're a telescope man. It's like, yeah, it's not the best.
It's not great. My guy is a paper doll man.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Like you know, like you cut and then like you fold it out and it's like a string of like men.
I like that. I like that a lot.
And he was gonna be a like officer of the interior for the Navy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think also because that was like I was thinking of my fan character when I was thinking of Netflix's what they should have done. But apparently Netflix live action One Piece is good. I just haven't watched it.
No, it's not. It is not. I watched it. It is good. It's not. It is still like the people making it have a misunderstanding of One Piece. And like I think it's misunderstandings that are to me are critical, but other people I'm just like I have a bad habit of just assuming other people just crave content.
I need content. But we already have so much content. That's part of my Pokemon issue is that there's so much quote unquote just content that you can't consume it all.
Yep.
There's so much slop. And then there's like good slop. Where I'm not even counting the bad slop. I can't.
No, it's like Jeff Gershman keeps playing the first Descendant. And I'm just like, I feel you. I understand, Jeff. We all have the one.
No, you got that one that gets you. It's that
Everyone's
one
got their
Roger.
Kaicho.
It's that one Roger persona that you can't see through. Everyone has
That
one.
one monster Masame.
You
Musame?
no, I would say you have your that one horny thing that just breaks
Yep.
through and it gets you.
Yep. For what you can't,
You can't fight it.
and you're watching like this sucks. And then you hit okay, next episode, I guess.
Oh, see, I was okay. So that's like a different because when I was watching my horny show of Choi's Keijo, I was really into it. But then I stopped being into it for like the horny parts, and I'm like, oh shit, her butt has powers. It
But
has
then
such
don't
a
the butt powers stop mattering in the pros?
yeah. That's the manga because I read that and I was like, wow, that's a really interesting way to go with your show about butts hitting each other. It was about like, nah, in the pros, everyone doesn't need powers. We're all strong. And I'm like, damn, that's really a downer for the
See,
show.
that's that. I my horny show of choice never got me to the manga. It was
I
just like,
see.
oh, the show's done. Okay, we're good.
See,
We're
because
out.
that's like the shameful horror. There's like the shameful one where you know it's bad, but you're looking at it anyway, and then there's the gleeful one where you're like, ah, beautiful, and I'm watching it. I guess my shameful horny, and this would say a lot, is Totally Spies, because Totally Spies is not good. It
It's
is.
not.
It is an awful show, and it's not even that good horny. But I've watched so many episodes.
It's like good for a girl show.
I don't even think it's good for a girl show. I
Oh,
think
I
they're
think it's good for a girl. You are like wildly overestimating the power of girl shows.
okay.
Think about all the fucking CG Barbie movies.
Oh,
Think
you're
about what
right.
happened with and why it happened with My Little
Oh
Pony.
yeah, because My Little Pony was like, here's what if a girl cartoon had the qualities of a normal cartoon, and you're like, holy shit.
Yeah, yeah. Like I'm not saying Totally Spies is great or incredible, but I'm saying
No.
it's better than a normal girl
Oh,
cartoon.
it's way better than like Rainbow Bright or whatever.
Yeah.
You are right. You right. Which is also really dire for girls cartoons that like they're all so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like because as a child boy to man child, let me tell you, we were eating good. All
Yeah.
my all my shit was getting satisfied. Nicktoons had me on every angle, and Cartoon Network did
Mm-hmm.
too. Like if you're a girl, at best you had to watch like like Rugrats or like
Yeah. You
I
got
don't.
Pepper Ann.
Oh, okay. So Pepper Ann is a good girl cartoon.
Yeah, I will. I will
Pepper
agree with
Ann's
you.
explicitly a girl cartoon. I
The Proud Family. There's another one.
I'd say Proud Family counts. I think Kim Possible is not a girl cartoon despite featuring a girl as the main character. I would not classify that
Yeah,
as
it's
girl
like the
cartoon.
Powerpuff Girls. The Powerpuff
Yeah,
Girls are not a girl cartoon.
I agree. I'm trying to think. Now I'm just thinking about cartoons like what is there any hidden girl cartoons out there? Because Pepper Ann was one, I believe. There's a lot of boy cartoons. That's like all of them.
16. I would.
I think 16 is a girl's cartoon.
Is Total Drama
No,
girl cartoons?
Total Drama is not a girl cartoon. It is because it is comedy. It is, and it's not like it's kind of all it's everyone. That's like saying, "Sir, well, is Total Drama a girl cartoon?" I'm trying to think this through. It might be.
Like, I just have a tendency to think of most reality show as more
It is female.
female centric.
I think you might. I think it's crude, but it might be a girl cartoon. I think it is. It because to me, whenever
Because there's a lot of relationship drama going on
I
in
think
it.
that's what makes it girl cartoon. And not that relationships are bad, because I love me some good relationship issues, but I think that's what makes it a girl cartoon. Is Adventure Time a girl cartoon?
No, because there's too many spurgs who just like theory crafting and then doing the stupid like. I don't think Princess Bubblegum and Marceline were gonna be lesbians until the internet said, "Oh, they're definitely lesbians," and then the showrunners were like, "Oh yes, of course they are lesbians."
Yeah, but no, that was set up between Finn and Bubblegum like the entire time. But I digress.
Yeah,
Okay, is
Tora.
Invader
That's a
Zim a girl cartoon?
Invader.
We
No,
know it's a
Invader
goth
Zim
girl
and
cartoon.
Avatar. Like Avatar: The Last Airbender and Invader Zim, have I would say are equal demographic splits.
See, I would say Invader Zim is a goth girl cartoon.
Bold.
It because that's like the Jonan Vasquez appeals to like middle school to high school girls exclusively, and me. But I think that there's something to that. Like the kind of girl that would go into a Hot Topic and buy the Gurr sweater would watch the show with Gurr in it. But I'm also watching it. Like Fairly Odd Parents is a normal. That's like Fairly Odd Parents is a boy cartoon. SpongeBob is neutral.
Hey, let me tell you something, and I will take this to the grave.
All right.
We found Kelsey's journals from like middle school, and she has her husband, her husband page. And let me tell you, one of them is Orlando Bloom, and the other one is Cosmo.
Hell yeah,
And they
based,
are printed out in crude
based,
JPEGs and pasted on the page.
incredibly based.
And I'm just like, oh, suddenly it makes sense why you're with me. And
Yeah.
it's not the Orlando Bloom bit.
No, that's incredibly based. Because our no, that's awesome. That's incredible. That's a
Yeah.
revelation. That's a Resident Evil revelation I'm ending this podcast on. If she ever finds out, you tell her I said that was incredibly based and ingenious. And share the whole list. I want to know all of them.
No, that's the two.
Oh, because I could give my list. I've already said Pepper Ann's on there. I had a massive crush on Pepper
I
Ann.
have an incredibly hard time making those now because it's like I totally get the idea, but then I'm like, Pepper Ann is literally a seventh grader.
No, this is me as a child. Like I'm not saying like
Oh,
as
okay.
no. I'm not
This
saying
is not a now list.
no,
This is the
no,
previous list.
no.
I get
Normal me
you.
doesn't fall in love with fictional characters. This is like
Oh,
this is the same as when Kelsey was writing that she's in love with like Cosmo from Fairly Odd
okay.
Parents. This is
I get you.
this is
I
middle
get you.
school Kevin feeling nervous when he sees Pepper Ann talking because he's like, "Damn, the perfect woman."
I get you. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I just wanted to be clear.
No, that's important to clarify.
No, this is like my when I'm saying my list, this is like Kevin Child.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say later days
Yeah,
and tune
later
in next
days.
week to hear
Well,
these
yeah,
lists.
here are a list. I'll put it for Nolan. You got to write your list of cartoon crushes. Put it in the comments. Bye.